JJ, hello. My name is Kevin. I am the Dapper Man, and today I'm going to be talking about a film that I've been wanting to see forever. As soon as I saw the trailer, I knew this was the movie I was going to see, and I told other people if there was one movie I'm going to see in the theater when people are allowed to go back to the theaters, it will be this movie, and that movie is Tenet. Christopher Nolan's latest film. I'm extremely excited, get all giddy, and really, my hair is standing on my arms. I have goosebumps already. Something about his films just always excites me because there is so much thought and care put into the film. But is that to say about this film? Yeah, let's get on to his review. His films are not really straight, easy, just to put out there, just to tell you exactly what this movie is and what kind of genre. This genre is more of a action, thriller, suspense, which is practically what all of his movies has, that type of genre mixed. But it's something that puts into thought and care, and I very much like that about his films and what he does. With that care and thought, there is this character that's played by John David Washington, which, you know what? I don't even know what the character's name was. That's interesting. I need to check on that. So, the protagonist is a secret agent that is trying to stop World War III. He's trying to stop this and prevent it because there is someone that is inverting time and things are going forwards and backwards, and someone is trying to control and manipulate how the next action is being set. It's not necessarily going back and forth at time, it's taking a particular time and they're going back and forth, correcting certain issues and trying to change a certain event before another event happens, and they have to keep going back and forth doing this. And that's the best I can do. That's the best I can actually tell you. I'm trying to think of a better way to tell you, but there isn't. And if I say anything too much, I will be giving everything away. So hopefully that helps. I know I probably just made it worse for you. I really enjoyed John David Washington in this role in this movie. He looked like he was having a load of fun. It was like he was having a load of crack. He was enjoying every moment of it. He was really into his role, and it was actually fun. What even made it more fun was watching the interchange and the relationship he had with Robert Pattinson in his role, which I forgot what his name was too. Anyways, with his role and Robert Pattinson's together, exchanging words, it just made it so much more fun, so much more enjoyable, and I just had a lot of fun watching them two interact. Along with those two being charming, funny, and witty is Elizabeth Debicki. She had the best role in this movie. She had so much emotions, and it felt like she was really carrying the movie much more than the main actor or this other side actors. She carried this movie. Her role was phenomenal. I love watching her range of emotions. I love watching how she interacts, how she exchanged words, how she said certain things, even with her facial expressions. It just showed she put her all into this movie. I would very much love to see her into more movies. One of the things I very much enjoyed about this movie was the action. The action is phenomenal. It's exciting. It grabs you by the seat and it just pulls you away in this roller coaster ride. Whenever Christopher Nolan has action in his movies, I'm always so fully invested and impressed because he uses so much practical effects. It really just blows my mind. I wished more movies would use practical effects because they're amazing when it happens. And when it's CGI, it's so evident. You're just looking at it, it's like, that looks like rubbish. The action here does not look like rubbish. If you were very much impressed with his action, such as Inception, such as Interstellar, and the Dark Knight Batman movies, you'll be very much impressed with the action in this movie. Another thing I very much enjoyed about this film was the score. The score was completely amazing and captivating, and I very much enjoyed it because this music had very much hints of Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer did not do the score for this movie. This is probably the first time since, I believe it was Memento, I'm probably wrong. I'm going to have to relook that, or The Prestige. It's one of those two movies. I really believe it's Prestige. And he is right now doing the film score for Dune. And I just did a trailer reaction for that, so if you want to watch that, no pressure. The music composed to this movie is Ludwig Jorgensen. I got it right. I got it right. If you don't know who he is, he has he did the music composing for the Black Panther, which he won an Academy Award for, and he did a couple others. What's the TV show I have not watched yet? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh well, the music is brilliant. I loved it. It was amazing, and I think one of the things I very much enjoyed it is as the action is happening in reverse and inversion, the music reverses and it plays backwards, and it was just ear candy. For those who love music, this will be ear candy and you will love this. Along with that, there were a couple things I did not really care for this movie. Now, I really was not trying or searching for things I didn't like about this movie, because it's not why I go to a movie theater. I go to a film to watch and enjoy every aspect. But here's a couple of things I guess it just kind of irritated me. So my complaint is not really that of the music score, it's not that of the dialogue, it's the way the sound was mixed. Because I could barely hear what the people were saying. And it was getting frustrating because the music would swell, it would get so loud, I couldn't hear anything else. I couldn't hear a freaking word they said. Very quiet. Yeah, that's what I heard. And I was trying to, okay, what are they saying? What are they saying? I watched this in IMAX. I didn't watch this in the Dolby surround sound, and I'm right now wondering how that would have been. It's just, I couldn't put into words because I was understanding what they were saying, and it was frustrating me. I'm not sure if that was a theater thing or if that was a movie thing, but from what one other friend told me, they watched the movie in a regular theater. They said it happened to them too. So, why? What happened there? The second thing I would say about this movie is that it requires more than 100% of your time. That means you're going to have to watch this movie multiple times because you may not get it at first. Now, Inception was a movie that was made that you didn't have to watch it multiple times, but that first time just grasped you. It grabbed your attention, and it is definitely something I would say you have to watch a second time or a third time. But this film almost, in a way, forces you, you're going to have to watch this a second or third time, which is exciting and fun for someone like me, because I like to watch movies multiple times to study them, to look at them, to see the reaction on faces, to see things I may have missed. But to go in this part of this movie's already 2.5 hours long, and it felt like there was forcing everything as much and as fast as possible into 2.5 hours. It felt like the movie should have been longer. But I'm pretty sure this movie could have went to 4 hours. Now, I wouldn't complain if the movie's done right, and if it's Christopher Nolan, he most likely has done every film right. It just felt like he was really just force-feeding us as much information as much as possible, giving us people's backstory, which wasn't very much at all. And so that was my complaint. That's really all I have. I really enjoy this movie. Cinematography, loved it. Music, as I said, loved it. Sound mixing, not so much of it. And the way how the characters are told throughout this movie, I enjoyed. It was just that part where everything just felt rushed, and for 2.5 hours, rushing through things can be a bit of a drag. No pun intended. If you're curious to know why this movie is rated PG-13, here it is right now. And that is it. That is it. So I have nothing else to say, and I hope that all of you have a lovely day, lovely time. And if this is not the movie you watch in the theater, What movie do you plan on watching when you come back into theater? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know that too. And I will see you around, so take care. Cheers.